Greetings and welcome to another episode of Shop Talk down here at Page 3's Game Zone. I'm Nathan Varney.
And I'm Aaron Sawyers.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Secret Wars number 1, the 2015 Secret Wars number 1, not the one from the 1980s, albeit a good Secret Wars, a fine Secret Wars, but we're taking a look at the new one that goes on sale on Wednesday, April the 6th, 2015. We're taking a look at it here on Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. And Aaron has definitely had his share of Cinco.
I've definitely demiled my Cinco.
I don't even want to know what that means.
I don't either.
Okay, well, moving on. All right. So the book, written by Jonathan Hickman and primary art by Esad Ribic.
Yeah.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and if not, my apologies. Regardless, we're going to get right in on here. One, art throughout the entire book, spot on in my opinion. Of course, the cover by Alex Ross. I mean, the Rembrandt, the Michelangelo, the Leonardo, the Donatello, and the Raphael, and the Johann Sebastian Bach.
Oh,
all in one for comic art.
Wow.
Alex Ross.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, just gorgeous art. And Ribic does not let it down from Alex Ross's cover. I mean, I just think it's great. And Jonathan Hickman, he's credited as the writer and designer. So I guess that means that he's the architect of this Secret Wars. And I'm gonna tip my hat to that good sir, because it's starting out flying right off the bat.
There's a lot going on. It's fantastic.
A lot going on. The rundown, the very basic. I mean, to keep it condensed into just a very brief, almost probably too brief summary. The Marvel Universe is ending, a la DC's New 52 with Flashpoint.
Yeah.
And the only two universes that now remain in Marvel Comics as of the first part of this issue are the Ultimate Universe, which is the Marvel Universe 1610, and then the normal Marvel Universe, which is Earth 616. So, the Ultimate Universe, which was created in 2000, with Ultimate Spider-Man, and has grown thusly since then. And then the Marvel Universe, as it has been known since, I think the book credits 1961, which is when most of the Silver Age of comics began and kind of got introduced the characters as we know them now. So Reed Richards in the Ultimate Universe, the Maker. He, I mean, even in the Ultimate Comics before, but especially here, he is he's like the ultimate villain.
Yeah.
I mean, beyond pretty much any other villain ever. He's a hard case.
No kidding. That's it. Pitting the two worlds against each other, just right there.
To create the perfect society.
Yeah.
He has deemed that he is worthy and capable of rewriting the universe and creating, as he's put it in the book, the perfect society. And basically he has started this war between the two universes, just ultimate and regular, we'll call them, for the sake. Basically as a diversion for him to set up camp here. And basically, at least to start out with here, he's working with the Cabal from regular Earth.
Thanos and them.
Which is Thanos and company. We'll just say, because Thanos is the only one that really matters, let's just face that. Not that there's anything wrong with these other characters, it's just Thanos, enough said. So, he I mean, there's people being killed,
left and right,
blown away. The world's like people. A few of the people start to vanish though, and not just die.
Yeah.
Like they aren't just killed in the battle, but they start to what appears to be vanishing,
just disappear.
Which, if we harken back to original Secret Wars, this is where they're being plucked out and sent to Battle World, where they're going to be. Where in original Secret Wars, all the various heroes and villains were pitted against each other.
Yeah.
To have to fight for survival, basically. So that's probably what's happening here again.
I'm sure.
But we've got some of the characters that kind of have stepped to the forefront. Of course, in this book, of course, are Ultimate Reed Richards, the Maker.
The Maker.
Ultimate Nick Fury.
Yep.
The Black Nick Fury that the
Samuel
Samuel Jackson's
Jackson.
character is modeled after, not the early. Well, I guess he actually predates the early '60s, but regardless, not the original Nick Fury, the one from the Earth 616 Nick Fury, that was the original white Nick Fury.
Yeah.
So, so those two.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like Thanos and the Cabal are there, but they haven't really done anything just yet.
They've made appearances.
Yes.
And said a few words. That's it.
And then I guess from Earth 616, from regular Marvel Earth, Cyclops and the Nation X Sentinels.
Yeah. You got the Fantastic Four.
Yes, which Reed Richards, the regular Earth
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards has created he called it a life raft. Yeah, a lifeboat. A ship to basically restart humanity, assuming that everything is destroyed on Earth.
Yeah.
So he and his family, Black Panther, Manifold, and a few other characters, but that's
I can't remember the other.
The main bulk of the characters that are on that ship. Are certainly big players here, as well as some of the other various and sundry kind of some Avengers. Spider-Man is in the book a few times there.
Both Spider-Mans
yes.
are there. Iron Man made an appearance. Captain Marvel.
Ultimate Iron Man. Yep.
Specifically
Hulk, She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Thor and Storm.
Nightcrawler was there for a moment.
Yep. So there's been...
And Colossus.
There's a lot... Yeah.
And Colossus.
Colossus, fastball specials, Hulk into one of the helicarriers.
Yeah.
Into one of the ultimate helicarriers.
I love that She-Hulk's like, are you sure you can do it? And he's like, I've had practice.
Yeah, I've had a little practice with this. So that was cool.
And Punisher.
Well, I was getting ready to say, I know that was probably my favorite part of the book. Was the Colossus Hulk fastball special.
Oh, okay.
My second favorite part, I think, was your favorite part.
The Punisher scene. All the villains are having a party, watching the war, and Punisher comes in. And he's like, they say you can't take anything when you die, so what am I going to do with all these bullets? And then cocks his gun. Fantastic.
Yeah, well, the Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, regular Earth characters here, sends an email out to all of his cronies, and is like, hey, if this is what's going down, why don't we watch it happen on television and bask in our enemy's defeat. So, yeah, they're all partying. Punisher comes in and is like, what am I going to do with all these bullets then, guys? Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
So, just a couple of humorous spots. I guess those are really probably the only two funny parts of the book.
Yeah.
The rest of the book has a really desperate and dark tone.
Except for Creepy Thor.
One of the last few pages of the book.
And if you look at it, you can't miss it because it's there.
I think it's got most of the characters. It's when Sue and them had vanished, and most of everything on that spread is white.
Yeah.
But on the left-hand page there, there's Thor creeping
right behind Star-Lord.
Yes.
Just standing there, all menacing. I swear, if she wasn't good, it would really make me wonder.
So we're pretty sure that that panel was actually inspired by our buddy Corey Vance, and I'll be sure to tag you on Facebook on this, Corey, when I upload it.
Absolutely.
Because there's definitely a creepy picture there. Not the picture in its entirety, just Thor creeping.
Which really makes me wonder, because it seems like I'm pretty sure that's her face closed up. Like a close-up of her face is what it makes me think of, and makes it even creepier.
Well, that's Doom for sure, but that could have been Thor.
Are you sure?
Awesome. Yes, I'm positive.
No, yeah. Actually, it's Doom. Okay.
So, I guess that's the next thing. The book begins with Doom, Doctor Strange, and Black Bolt. I'm pretty sure it was Black Bolt.
Yep.
Standing, I guess, before God, which is the Beholder.
Yeah.
So he doesn't make an appearance just yet, but oh boy, the gloves are off. I'm glad this is bi-weekly because this is going to be glorious.
Oh yeah.
I think we may very well review the next issue of this too.
Yeah. I was pretty stoked to see the Phoenix with Cyclops
brought the Phoenix egg out.
Basically, looks like he's becoming the Phoenix now.
Yes.
So that's pretty awesome.
Well, he and several other members of the X-Men have been endowed with the Phoenix Force in recent years. So that was him pulling that back out.
Yeah.
So
I like what he said. He was like, "Remember the feeling."
Yeah.
The love.
Yeah.
So
a lot of madness.
God, yeah.
And it didn't waste any time.
Oh no. It was one after another going on. So
the only thing I can say is there's a few books. There's a trade called Prelude to Secret Wars that has about 6 or 8 issues in it. Some things that are very old, like the last 3 issues of the original Secret Wars, 10, 11, and 12. Like the first 3 issues of New Avengers, the first issue of Ultimate Spider-Man, and a couple other books that are in that. They're supposed to be preludes to this. So I've read most of those books previously, but it's been quite some time. So, well, then that's okay. But so it's been such a long time that I can't say that I recall particularly what's happened in those. So I definitely want to go back and take a peek at those to see what it is, like how these things may drop into what we're seeing here.
Because this kind of starts like, I mean, it's as soon as this starts off, it's going.
Yes,
it's going.
It's 0 to 90 miles an hour in like one page.
Yeah, I mean it's Nick Fury and the Ultimate Reed Richards talking, and then it's basically boom. There's a war going.
Yeah. So, I absolutely highest recommendation for me. It's the way a major storyline should. It's the way any storyline, but it's definitely the way a major storyline should start off. Just, your head is pasted right up against the back wall, and your feet are swept out from underneath you right off the bat.
Absolutely, I hope they keep up the pace.
So
it's really awesome.
All right,
I'll definitely have to check out the prelude now.
Well, like I said, my highest recommendation. Any other thoughts from you?
2 stinky toes up.
That's awesomely disgusting.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I guess that'll finish up another episode of Shop Talk down here at Page 3's Game Zone. We'll see you next time.
Laters.